Hey 143 fam, we're going to take a look at your mid-month love horoscopes here. For those of you interested in my giveaway this month, I'm going to be choosing 2 winners for a free reading. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. If you have Instagram, make sure you follow me, Tony Nielsen Official, for an additional shot to win. All right fam, let's take a look and see what's in store in love for the rest of the month. Hey Gemini, this reading is for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at love, July 15th through the end of the month. Gemini, in love, July 15th through the end of the month. Gemini, I'm hearing and also feeling. Geminis are in a bit of a mood right now. It's warranted. We're not going to rehash the retrogrades. You already know what's going on. But you're kind of over it, right? You're kind of over the struggle. You weren't forced to work on yourself. Other signs were forced, but you chose to. You honored it. You owned it for the majority of Geminis. Yes, you've done some pretty hard work the last couple of months. And you're like, okay, cool, I did the work. Where's the reward? When does it get easier? I'm just kind of over this energy. Well, the good news right now, Gemini, is as we are about to step into Leo season and throughout Leo season, you get your rewards, and you're getting some pretty big rewards, especially in love. One more shuffle for you here. Gemini, Gemini in love. Wow, I just felt like this release of the energy. I'm telling you, Gemini, part of the reward coming into Leo season is a release of energy. It's a release of difficulty, of struggle. I think for a lot of you, it's freedom. Your card for the next 2 weeks, this is your situation. This could be the one. Your challenge, crossing it, is commitment. Okay. Let's get a couple outcome cards for you, and we'll go through these. Yes, Gemini. Yes, I'm pulling you an extra card because I know you need it. All right. There's a little bit of fear here. Interesting bottom of the deck. We're not going to focus too much on reconciliations because I don't think you want or need that. Anybody who you've cut ties with, you've made your peace at this point, right? You're done. You calling somebody new if you haven't already. For single Geminis, Spirit just said there are 2 people. I think that's what this challenge is. I'm being given this visual of 2 very solid partners for Gemini. The conflict is, who do you choose now? You're not stepping back. I don't see Gemini saying, okay, I have this new great partner and an old partner that I still love coming back into the picture. I think somebody around you wants this, but this is almost like a third option that for the majority of you, you're not going to entertain. You have 2 really solid partners here. Spirit just said you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong either way. Both partners, or both, the way the energy is coming through for me, it's like, honestly, you could wind up here with either one. Interesting outcome card. Spirit said whoever makes the most effort is going to win Gemini over. Anybody who's taking a little too long to respond to your text messages, you're just like, do you think I need that? Do you think I don't have options? That's what I'm talking about, like a little bit of Gemini mood, but it serves you well because you're not getting attached to anybody. There are still some fears. This is a challenge I think most of you will move past by the time you get to the end of July, but don't be surprised if there's a little bit of energy here that may still be a block. There are still some fears, right? There's still somebody who caused some drama, some pain. There's trust issues, someone who made you feel unloved, but that feels past tense, and that's why I feel like you're not going to entertain a reconciliation at this time for the majority of Geminis, but I love this. Let go of control issues. Spirit's saying, like, let go of the fear, let go of the past. You don't have to worry about the outcome. Just sit in the divine energy, have fun. Let some people kind of battle it out for your attention right now. I do see somebody being a little forceful, but I almost feel like that's the person who gets your attention. It's not a controlling person, though. If you're getting the sense that somebody is actually a controlling individual, that's going to be red flag enough for you to just like let that go without a second thought. But it's somebody who maybe they need to tone it down like 2%. But they're getting your attention because they're making the effort, spirits are making the effort to communicate with you. It's the person who, when they see the text, they respond. There's no games. There's no drama. It's straight up just a grown person, a loving, open person. I also see some of you may call in somebody really beautiful, really blessed. They're the one with the trust issues. They're the one, they're unsure if they open up to you, will you reciprocate? I do feel like that could be going both ways between you and some new partners. Someone's unsure if you're willing to reciprocate love. Do you have feelings for them? Is it just superficial? I will say, Gemini, there's nothing superficial about your feelings and about the people who are showing up to make the effort. Are there some people who are just attracted to the physical? Absolutely. But you're going to easily weed them out. Wow, interesting. I just channeled with this. Spirit said you're a good look for somebody. You're a good look, or they're a good look for you. Someone looks good next to you. Someone looks good. It's like side by side in a photo. It's almost like, and it's more, again, it's more than superficial though. This is not just physical. It's like the energy that comes to a photo of you and somebody. It's almost like, oh wow, are those two meant to be? Oh my goodness, look how beautiful the two of you are together, because your happiness shines through, because there's some sort of energy that shines through. I'm also seeing you maybe at an event. This could be you bringing somebody to an event, possibly even to meet family, but it feels more like a work setting. You being a good look, or them being a good look for you because they're intelligent, because they can handle themselves. This person, they see you, Gemini, like when I'm with you, Gemini, or if I have the opportunity to be with you, you're going to be a good look for me. You're going to be a good look for me, for my family. But again, I have to say, Gemini, could there be some superficial people? For sure. I think you've dealt with some superficial options over the last couple of months. But this person who's looking at you like a good look, they're like, you're a good look for life. I'm not looking at you like an object. I'm not looking at you like a trophy. I'm looking at you like my wife. I'm looking at you like my husband. I'm looking at you like rewards, Gemini, rewards. For those of you in committed relationships, I don't see you being challenged by a second external person or you and partners, okay? That really only applies. The two people I'm seeing, that only applies to those of you who are single. For those in committed relationships, I think that communication has been challenging, and I see somebody, their relationship feeling a little rocky, maybe wondering if their marriage is okay, and Spirit is like, oh, you were just going through some crazy energy, make the effort to reconnect, you are going to be fine. The only reconciliations that I see that are truly of the highest good and that will be successful, these reconciliations are for those of you who've been traveling and you've been away from partners, okay? We have finances, bottom of the deck, as well as release your ex. You've done this work, they're gone. They may want you back, you're not even. But for those of you in committed relationships, you may be welcoming somebody back home. Like I'm almost seeing like a party, some sort of celebration if someone's been overseas, if you've been kept apart for a while, somebody who's just been traveling for work. And I know that may not make sense because of quarantine and travel restrictions, but there are some people who have had to travel, or maybe they were stuck somewhere because they were traveling before quarantine and they sort of just got stuck in whatever part of the world. Those reconciliations are incredibly bright and full of love. But I see, even for those of you in committed relationships, it's like, let go of whatever that energy was that has been challenging. Don't get stuck in your moods too much, Gems, because you might make somebody like not want to make the effort over the next couple of weeks. But I do see partners needing to make more time, especially to communicate. Communication comes through this. Communication and more romance, but it's quality time. You need real quality time. These issues are not so present for those of you in committed relationships. I think you do trust your partner. You're not concerned about whether the love is reciprocated. That's more so for my single Geminis out there. Gemini, Venus has already gone direct and has been for a while. We're just about out of the shadow period on the 28th of July, okay? You can trust new partners coming in more than you have been able to the last couple of months. For those of you who got into relationships, into new relationships during Venus retrograde, you may be having this experience now and you're going, uh-oh, now I see your true colors. Or they're saying, uh-oh, Gemini, I don't trust you anymore. Or I thought I was in love here. I thought there was attraction here. And I'm just seeing you like, oh no, I am not feeling this. that may also put you in a mood. You're like, damn, I thought I had a good one, and now I'm seeing their true colors, and like, what did I sacrifice for this? Or, oh, I just wasted my time. No one and nothing is a waste of your time. They're either the right person for you or they're a lesson learned, okay? Don't get stuck in the mood for too long, but it's okay to honor it for a minute because I get it. Geminis are done going through the day-to-day struggle. I'm telling you, Gemini, celebrate your freedom. There is beautiful energy, not just the next 2 weeks, but as we enter Leo season, it's an incredible season for you alongside all the Leos that I'm sure that you love deeply as well. There are celebrations here. You could be celebrating birthdays for sure with loved ones, but it feels like a celebration of freedom. It's like you finally feel the energy shift. Spirit just said you feel the energy relax. You feel the energy relax. Things aren't so difficult or so challenging. I also see for those of you single, if you've had issues connecting with new people, like you've been talking but you haven't been able to find the time, there was just some energy that was getting in the way. It's released now. Love in general is going to be a lot easier now in the weeks and months ahead. Gemini, congratulations. I honestly couldn't be more proud of you because I could feel how strong collectively Geminis have become through the process of such difficulty, of such transformation. I know you've done the work. I know you chose not to be distracted. I know that you've chosen to sit in the grief and in the difficulties and learn from it. Geminis, you haven't allowed anything to break you, you know? If you broke down for a minute, it's just so that you could rebuild yourself back up. I am so proud of you. Please make sure you are giving yourself that credit. If there's one major message outside of love here for Gemini, make sure you are giving yourself that self-love and giving yourself that credit for the hard work that you've put in. Not everybody has been strong enough to do that kind of work. You may have partners, ex-partners. They did the opposite of you. Trust me, they're going to suffer because they made maybe some unhealthy decisions. Not you, Gemini. That's why I don't think this is even an option on the table because you have changed so much. You're moving forward, and that's what it is. All right, Gems, if you feel like you need more clarity than this, reach out. I'm available for emergency readings and emergency healing sessions only this month, but reach out. I am here for you. I will be back August 1st for your full month of August reading. Make sure you guys connect to me. I have switched over from my Urban Soul Guru account to Tony Nielsen Official. My info's in the box below, website, everything in the box below. Make sure you switch over to my primary account so we can stay in contact there, Gems. But I love and appreciate all of you. I'll see you back here soon, Gems. Love, like, gratitude. Ciao.